Cancers, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. We're at your last week of your season, so happy birthday to all my late Cancers, Cancer Leo cuspies, and to all of you who already celebrated. Hopefully it's been okay and hasn't been that bad, and if not, I hope today's a better day. Okay, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love, and I'll have the link to the extended reading below if you're interested afterwards. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so all my beautiful Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I feel like overall there's like this energy of you breaking free this week. And also keep in mind, we have the full moon in Aquarius, I think on Saturday the 24th. Probably depends where you're on the world, but I think it's on the 24th. So if you need to detach from anything, this is the week to do so. Like mentally, we need to just kind of break free. And I think when you are having a hard time physically breaking free or detaching from something, it all starts with the mind first. So if you can mentally detach, physically, it'll be a breeze. But when it's kind of hard for us to like stop thinking about it or not let go, our physical body can't let go. So this week, try not to overthink, try to cut out things, people, places, environments, habits, things that are not good for you, and talk, be sociable, hit up some friends or talk to people, and that can kind of get your mind off like things that are just not good for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. And I also feel like there's here the energy of someone maybe in your life who screwed up really badly or messed up, maybe hurt your feelings or did something or didn't say something and they wish they did, and now they don't know how to go back in time, or they don't know how to like fix it. Maybe it's kind of like the damage is done and it's like whatever happened, it's like there's no really going back. Like you can't really, it's like I'm seeing a car that's what's it called when they roll over these like spikes that they put in the ground, and if you go backwards, like it'll slash your tires. I don't know what they're called, but little like spikes in the ground, if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like the car already drove past it, and if you want to go back, it'll like, you'll ruin your tires. So it's like now all you got to do is keep going forward. You can't go back anymore. So we'll get into that in just a moment. So Cancers, overall for your health for this week, I feel like you're practicing stillness. I feel like you're practicing either, you know, maybe meditation, maybe you're trying to practice yoga, or being more quiet, or working on your patience, because it seems like you may feel, or maybe recently or this week, you may feel a little bit more like irritated, moody, or like angry, on edge a little bit. And maybe it's for a reason, like maybe just people annoying you, get on your nerves, or just like the weather, or like something. Maybe you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, I don't know, but you're practicing, you're just like, namaste, namaste, don't freak out, don't scream, keep your cool. Like I just feel like you're practicing, you're being more patient, or you're trying to become a more patient person. Or some of you are physically trying to like do stretching movements, yoga, to kind of just quiet your mind and not get so like tense, or not get so worked up about something that maybe is like not for you. And I think also a lot of you are becoming more patient with yourself when it comes to progress you're trying to make in your health goals, or like, you know, maybe if you're trying to work out or you're trying to get better at something, you're like, you know what, it's okay, I know I'm gonna get there, I just gotta keep going, I gotta endure, like I'm gonna eventually get to my goal, I'm gonna eventually get to where I want to be. It's not about like going 0 to 100, like I just gotta be patient with myself, it's okay, I'm not a failure, it's okay, I'm gonna keep going. So I feel like practice stillness this week and be patient with yourself, and know that like it's not a race, and you're gonna eventually get to wherever you need to go to. Okay, and also don't let your fears or your doubts hold you back. Don't let it hold you back from pursuing certain things, or dreaming to become something, or have this enter some kind of competition or race, or a body weight goal or something like that. Okay, so don't let fears and doubts get in the way. Practice stillness, meditation, and just breathe. Okay, maybe do breathing exercises as well. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I literally see someone that's like like someone calling to the other person, and the person's being called to like turns around, they're just like, what? Like rolling their eyes. Like I feel like this week you may be kind of annoyed, or maybe someone keeps asking you to do the same things, or like you already did it and then they're like, oh, I need to do this as well, or like they're like, oh, it actually was supposed to be like this, and you're like, I asked you and you told me to do the other way. Like, yeah, but sorry, I meant to do the other way. Like someone may repeat something to you too many times, you're just like, oh, like you want to like shake them. And maybe, you know, maybe it's someone else doing that to you, or you could be doing that to someone else, but I feel like it's you getting annoyed, like, oh my gosh, rolling your eyes, maybe rolling your eyes. Hopefully try not to roll your eyes in front of them, right? Especially if it's like your boss or your manager or someone of like authority. But I just feel like you're gonna want to like, okay, I want to get out of here. Like some of you may be like so like tired of work, or you're just kind of sick of it, or this week you're just like, oh, like I don't have the energy for this. As soon as the clock hits where you're ready to check out, you're like, okay, bye, and they're like, oh, Cancer. You're like, no, I'm done. It's my time. I'm clocked out. Like it's my time to go. And you're mentally just like, I need to get out of this, or I need to think about something else. So, you know, I feel like your work, school, career, and finances, maybe this week you're just like, I don't have the energy for it. And you may be feeling just kind of like mentally stuck, or that people are just like putting you in a box and you don't like that. And just kind of annoying you or telling you to do repeated things over and over. And you're like, okay, I heard you. They're like, yeah, but you didn't say anything. You're like, yeah, it's because I heard you already. You don't need to say it 4 or 5 times. All right, but hang in there, guys. It's just this week. Next week, it'll be something different. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, some of you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. And as far as the other person you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they can have this sign somewhere in their chart, or maybe they're just embodying the fire energy, okay? Being super extra, dramatic, explosive, or just kind of very extra and expressive, okay? Think of fire. It could be little fire that keeps you nice and warm, or it could be a big fire that destroys a lot. So you decide which or this person is acting like. So I feel like you're breaking free. You're breaking free, and you're finally, it's like your soul is becoming uncaged from like heavy emotions, from mental blocks or mental cages, and you're finally having room to like fly, room to like, I'm literally seeing someone's like, oh, I have the bed all to myself now. Where I can spread my arms and my legs on this couch and I don't have to share anymore. Like for some people, it's like maybe that makes them sad, but I think for you, it's like, finally I can breathe. Finally I can breathe, I can fly, I can focus on me. And it's like you're closing out some kind of karmic cycle, or closing out some big karmic ties that you've been in for maybe some time, or the past 9 months, and you're coming out of this wiser. You've learned a lot, and you've become, I think like you're learning that you learn from your experiences and your mistakes and ups and downs. Like that's what teaches you. Obviously, like, you know, when we read and go to school, like that teaches us too, but I think we learn more when we actually like are out here in life experiencing. We make mistakes, we meet people. Those are like the true lessons. And I think that's like one of the biggest thing you're coming out of this week wiser, and knowing that you need to keep more balance in your life, and where to put your energy towards and where not to. So I feel here that the person that you're dealing with, or maybe will be dealing with, or you've been dealing with, so this can be past, present, or future, is someone who maybe is in a good place. Maybe they're pretty lucky or fortunate, or they have a decent lifestyle, or you know, maybe don't really have any major physical problems, like everything's kind of set for them, but internally they're a mess. Internally they're not happy. Like this could be someone that like on, you know, social media or on Facebook or whatever, like their neighbors, they're like, oh my god, they have the perfect life, they're so happy, but on the inside it's like a totally different story. They just put up a front. What you see on the outside is not actually what's going on the inside. Like behind closed doors, this person is going through so much chaos, so much drama, unhappy, angry, like has like anger inside of them, maybe angry at themselves. And that's what I mainly feel like. They're angry at themselves for things that they've put themselves into, decisions that they've made, and where their life is at right now. And I think that this person pretends to be like fulfilled, pretends to be happy, or they want people to think that, but that's not the case. Like if like this person could be someone's like posting all these great things, or that they're happy and they're not. It's like not the case. It's just like a front. And I think they really screwed up with you. And now they don't know how to like go back from here. So you once had a really good thing going on, or this person felt like you were a really good person. They almost felt like you were smarter than them, or like you were so positive, so optimistic. Like maybe when you guys have spoken or when you talk, they're like, wow, you're so like positive about things. Like how is it that you can be like that? And you're like, what do you mean? And I think they almost like looked up to you in that way, but they almost like you reminded them of what they aren't. Like, I don't know how Cancer's so positive like that. Like, what? And you're like, how are you, and you in your mind can be thinking, how are they not positive? It seems like their life is good. Like what worries could they have? But I think you are the stronger spirit. You're the stronger spirit. Like you have a stronger spiritual foundation than this person. And like, for example, maybe this person's like well off, or they have money, career status, or fame or something, but spiritually they're broken. And maybe you live humbly, you live normal, but you're spiritually strong. Like, you know yourself, you're grounded. You're like, I don't need all these other things. Like, I know myself, and I create this life that I want. And like, despite whatever's going on, even if you have physical problems, like, you know that your spirit is so strong that you're going to get ahead and you're going to be okay. But I feel like this person's going through like drama at home or within themselves. Maybe you guys got into a fight, or an argument or discussion, or there's other people influencing them or putting things in their head, and they're not happy. They're not happy. They want to get out of this, or they want to escape, but now it's like they don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to do it. And you're breaking free. I think you're not really like mad anymore. You're not bitter, just like it is what it is. I don't have it in my heart to hate, because I feel like you don't. Maybe for a little bit you may feel that, but then after a while you're like, no, like it takes too much energy to hate. I don't hate them. I'm just going to focus on me and do what I need to do. And I feel like now you're taking your energy and you're putting it into yourself, into your career, your work, your business, your money, your future, your family. And I feel like you're going to be attracting a lot of abundance, Cancers. As you break free from this, I think this is like one of your biggest lessons, that you're going to attract so much abundance, so much things that were supposed to be in your life already, because now you have room for it. And I think maybe some of you are single, or maybe you've been single. You're like, no one deserves my heart of gold. But maybe if you're recently single, you're gonna feel like, wow, now I have the time to do all the things. Or even if you are single, you're gonna be happy being single, knowing that you're gonna attract the right things into your life, and now you have more time to build and grow as an individual, and be more confident in yourself and what you have to offer. So I feel like good energy is coming into your life as you release and let go of the past, or whatever was bringing you down. Okay. And I think that this person's still going to try to continue to talk to you, or still going to try to continue to like, hey, or like look behind the blinds. But I feel like you're moving past it. You're like, I'm kind of over it. I'm done. I want more for my life. And I think they're just still going to try, but I feel like it's not going to get to you anymore. Like you're kind of like putting like an X on it now. Okay, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you. And then also your advice. All right, so hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. The link to extended will be below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.